let's talk about master sets. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. Welcome to 2026. 2025 was indeed a crazy year, and we're going to start our 2026 with talking about the two master sets which ultimately I will fail. So within this binder is an attempt at my Crown Zenith master set, so it doesn't really fit on the table here. And here's my newly bindered attempt at a 151 master set, much more long. We'll get to that after Crown Zenith. Now, let's take a glance at this binder. So doing the best I can in this limited space, but we do have about 29 cards to go in this one, obviously, as my background falls. So obviously this is not a master set we'll be completing via opening. We did almost have like the main set completed. I think at this point we just need a Regigigas V, Elisa Sparkle, Professor Research, those are both full arts. Then Lightning and Darkness Energy is the Regigigas V spot. Then we have the Elisa Sparkle, Professor's Research, Lightning and Darkness Energy. We would have been pretty good there. And then we have the Galarian Gallery starting actually here. I have it spaced for a reason, you will see. We're missing 3 cards from the first half. That would be the Magnezone, the Ditto, and finally the Pikachu, which is why I have it spaced this way, so we have the center portrait there. Hopefully you can kind of see that. We're just missing that Pikachu. And then we're missing 8 from the second half. We're missing the Leafeon V-Star, the Raikou V, the Mewtwo V-Star, which is the big one we're really trying to pull because it's expensive. I want to buy all the cards here. Pulling that Mewtwo V-Star helps a long way. There's the Drapion V, the Charon's Care, Colress's Experiment, Grant, and finally the Golden Arceus V-Star. That's another one I hope to pull. The Origin Form, I think. Actually, no, it's just Arceus V-Star. If we can pull that and the Mewtwo, which, again, that's very unlikely, that makes the rest of the stuff really easy to buy. And we're still missing 13 reverse holos. We're missing the... Well, actually, I think we're missing 12. And then we would have the whole master set. So close. And don't worry, we do have some product open. We have a Crown Zenith booster box and the Regieleki V and Regidrago V collection boxes. I believe we're opening 14 packs of each. We're going to do the same for 151. I have a 4 mini tin pack or collection from Sam's Club and a booster bundle, so be pretty even. That Charizard keeps having issues. Alright, first off we have the Regidrago with the Cosmo Holofoil. We have the Regieleki V Blackstar promo. And the code card for those who are interested. A Jumbo Regieleki V. And 4 packs of Crown Zenith. Alright, pack number 1. So I did say that we're going to talk about master sets. Now, in my mind, there are 4 like levels of master set. Let's go with that. First off, we have the bare bones set, and I'm going to call that basically you have one of every like Pokemon and trainer in the set. Doesn't matter whether it's like a secret rare, illustration rare, reverse holo, you kind of have one of everything. That is the bare bones set in my mind. We have switch. Oh, Mewtwo V-Star. No way. Oh yes, that is exactly what I wanted. I've had that box sitting there since Crown Zenith launched. These are like some of the first products to come out, and I've had these maybe a month or 2 after, but I've had them for a long time, and to think that this was just sitting there, thankfully I don't have to buy it now. That's a weight off my shoulders. That is awesome. Pack number 2. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and stumble into the Golden Arceus as well, and then like buying the rest of the stuff is going to be like a cakewalk. But yeah, so to me, yeah, if you have like some version of every different type of card in the set, you have a bare bones master set in my mind. Again, I mean, with the way packs cost and the price of cards getting crazy, I think that's an acceptable thing to go for. Should I have gone for it? Probably with this set, except the Glaring Gallery has its... Most of those aren't in the main set, so that would have been impossible. Alright, we have a Serene Voltorb from the Glaring Gallery and Snorlax, non-holo rare. Pack number 3. And honestly, if you open up like a booster box of any set, you can probably come pretty close to completing that type of master set. I think with Phantasmal Flames, I basically did that. I pulled every EX in my booster box, and I'm sure we have pretty much every rare, common, uncommon, pretty close to it, because it's a small set, obviously. It's easier with a smaller set. You can do something like, you know, Paldean Evolved, a much bigger set, it's going to be a little bit harder. We have Metang Reverse. That one we need? No, sadly. And then Calyrex, regular holo. And pack number 4. And obviously special sets are weird. Like this is a special set. 151's a special set. I don't know why I try to do this with special sets where it's like even harder to get packs. Because, you know, I like to set impossible goals for myself. Why not? But yeah, if you're doing like a regular set, it's probably also a bit easier to get to that level of master set. We have Pokeball Reverse and Resident Hisui Full Art Trainer. Not bad. Not one of the full art trainers we need, but again, this is why it's fun to open Crown Zenith. We had 4 packs, we got 3 hits, 1 really fantastic hit. Alright, now we're going to open up this Regidrago V box, and after that we do have a booster bundle. Alright, we have the Regieleki from Evolving Skies, and the Regidrago, and the other one was also from Evolving Skies with the Cosmo Holofoil. The Regidrago V Black Star promo. Here's the code card. The Jumbo. And 4 more packs. Alright, we did get 3 hits in that one, so I maybe like 1 hit in here. But the thing with Crown Zenith, you're going to get like probably 1 out of 2 hit rates pretty much, so we could get another 2 here. And the Glaring Gallery is just, it's always fun. 2 of these hits are Glaring Gallery, that's, you know, that's how good it is. Alright, so for the second kind of master set, I'm going to call it just the master set. It's like basically pulling every card that could come out of a pack in the set, which means you have all the rares, commons, uncommons, hyper rares, double rares, special illustration rares, as well as, you know, all the reverse holos, all the hyper rares, everything. We have Trekking Shoes Reverse and Taurus regular non-holo rare. Pack number 2. And again, this is probably the most common kind of master set, I would imagine. I think people might not get the reverse holos, I think. But I feel like if it can come in a pack, if you want to call it, you know, a master set, that's really like... If you're going to get all the secret rares, it's probably easier to get all the reverse holos, especially in Scarlet and Violet and up, because you get 2 in every pack at least. We have Riolu. Alright, we have reverse holo Metal Energy and Liepard non-holo rare. Pack number 3. There we go, focus. So yeah, one of everything that can come out of a pack is pretty much like a standard master set in my eyes. I know in some people's eyes there's probably only one type of master set. It's whatever, you know, definition I present, that which one you agree with. But I mean, I think we gotta have levels to this, because realistically with how much stuff is costing, not everyone can go for every type of master set, but I feel like people should be able to go for some form of a master set. So I feel like giving it different tiers like this makes it more accessible. We have Corphish, Love Disc Reverse, not one we need, and Enamorous non-holo rare. Well, we had one really good box, and this one's been kind of mediocre, but we can get double hits in Crown Zenith, so keep that in mind. Remember, it just takes 1 pack to give us that Arceus vstar Gold. So that's what we're hoping for now. We have Friends and Sinnoh, Gloom, Ultra Ball, Young Goose, Cherubi, Starly, Switch. Execute. This should be our reverse holo. Feeble. Glaring gallery hit. Alright, not one we need, but a pretty cool looking one. And Sky Seal Stones. We actually did get 2 hits out of this box. Not crazy hits, but 2 hits. Alright, now we're on to our final 6 packs of Crown Zenith that will go towards this master set. I'm sure I'll open Crown Zenith again at some point. I do have a few things that I can open if I really, really want to for a video. So it won't be the very last, but probably the last for a good while. This is one of the weird format booster boxes where the packs are actually in the back. Here we go, our final 6 packs. Alright, pack number 1. You know, the fact that we've made any progress on the master set, especially with a card as awesome as that's good enough for me for this opening. That made opening any of this worth it. I hope we had that much luck with 151, but we'll see shortly. But yeah, so let's talk about the next format set, which I'm going to call the full master set. And that's going to include, well, actually, we call it completionist. It's going to include everything you pull in a pack and every variant of every card, which includes like stamp promos, ones with different Cosmo holofoils, all that stuff would be the full master set. We have Sunkern in reverse and Lipard non-holo rare. Pack number 2. Now, basically, the full master set is kind of what I'm going for with 151. I know there's some stuff that I don't have. Let's do the card trick. Like, I don't have any of the Pop Series versions of cards. I don't have the staff promo. I want to say it's Electrode or Voltorb. One of those had a staff promo that I do not have. But I'm pretty sure I have, or I'm at least about to open everything else. We have Pokeball. Latias. Alright, Glaring Gallery hit from the bottom half, or the first 30 cards of the Glaring Gallery. And Kyogre holo rare. Pack number 3. And so the plan with, obviously we're not gonna finish this master set tonight. It's just literally not possible unless we have an error pack that only has like reverse holos with Glaring Gallery hits in it. It's not gonna happen. But the plan is to get some stuff off TCG, like the reverse holos probably get off TCG Player. That seems like the best spot to get those. But everything else is probably gonna be card shows if I can. There's a lot constantly on in this area, it seems. The DMV, the Washington DC area. So I should be able to get out to one of those. We have Crushing Hammer reverse and Zero Aura non-holo rare. Pack number 4. But yeah, that is the plan. I'm not sure I'll be able to, obviously I'll need people to have the cards at the shows. I will go to TCG Player in the end if I need to. But again, if we can pull that Arceus vstar, that makes it a lot easier. So we'll see. We have Chatot. Bidoof, alright, that's the Glaring Gallery hit. It's near the Pikachu we need, but not quite. And Hatterene V, so a double hit. Would you be shocked if I told you one of the hits I'm missing in 151 is also a Pikachu? Yeah, of course it is. The secret rare Pikachu in this main set took me forever to pull, and then I think I finally pulled it twice. Hopefully, we don't have that issue again, but we'll see. We have Grafrig, Pincurchin, Great Ball, Yanma, Pawniard, Bidoof, Potion, Glaring Mr. Mime, and this should be our reverse holo. Another reverse holo energy, sadly not ones we need, and Lycanroc non-holo rare. I just looked and I do have the reverse holo energies in the back of my binder, and I did need this. I also need the fire. So technically, hey, something we need. Not something counting for the master set, but it's in there. And now we're on to our final pack of Crown Zenith. I was initially going to do like a bigger opening, but I figured I want to give a better send off to this and 151 because it is, getting harder to find stuff. But I feel like we should do a flip for this one. All right, and let's see if there's any magic in this last pack. Come on, Arceus vstar Gold. That's what we're hoping for. That would be amazing, super unlikely. But yes, yeah. Let's see, we have Rescue Carrier, Love Disc, Chatot, Yanma, Pawniard, Kricketot, Reverse Hollow, Gloom, not even Reverse Hollow we needed, and Pangoro non-hollow rare. Alright, so that is not at all, because of this, not at all a bad opening. This kind of made it worth it. But now we will move on to 151 in a brand new binder. I don't even know if I can show most of this here. I did do a short of me filling this out, and then we won't have to worry about opening this right here, right now. But we're going to do a little more attempts at filling out our 151 binder, and we're going to start with this 4-pack of mini tins from Sam's Club. Alright, that thing did not want to open. But the big thing that goes for in here is actually these promos. These are Cosmo holofoils, I believe. Yeah, they are. Hard to see. Of Raichu, Machamp, Gengar, and Dragonite. And technically, I need all these for my master set, because this one is going for all variants. Again, I don't have the Pop Series cards or that one staff promo, but it's the best I could do. And then we have 4 mini tins. Each one has 2 packs. All right, we're just gonna basically get the packs out of here. Just have a coin per type and 2 packs. All right, now we also have a booster bundle, so we will be at 14 packs, just like Crown Zenith. Let's start with pack number 1. And at this point, we are looking for 6. Yes, that's right, 6 cards to finish off this master set. We need, first off, a Beedrill Reverse Hollow. Yes, I feel like even if I get everything else, it'll be what I'll be looking for at the end. That will scale up TCG player if needed. And then we have Coffee in Reverse, Rattata Reverse, and Wigglytuff EX, starting off with a full art, not what we need, but a pretty good one. Pack number 2. Now, outside of that Reverse Hollow, there are 3 illustration rares we need. We need the Squirtle, the Ivysaur, and the Pikachu. Just like Crown Zenith, I still need a Pikachu. And then finally for full arts, we need I believe it's the Arbok and the Ninetales. Cloyster Reverse, Psyduck Reverse, and Moltres Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. And as I said before, I think like 2 videos ago, I did like what was supposed to be my final 151 opening, and it was pretty lackluster. I just did one booster bundle, and it did. I think I had like 1 hit in there, like a Kangaskhan EX. Like, let's do a better send off for this from Crown Zenith, and fully close the page, or return the page on these master sets. We have Haunter Reverse, Spearow Reverse, and Vstar Regular Hollow. Pack number 4. And obviously, I got really lucky with that Mewtwo V-Star, like, really lucky. So hoping we can get, if we can get, like, the Squirtle or the Pikachu, that'd be great. Those are, I think I priced out how much to get all the cards. It's like $120 to get all the remaining 6. So if we can get 1 or 2 of them, that'd be great. We have Magnemite Reverse, Gyarados Reverse, and Ditto Regular Hollow. Pack number 5. Seems Crown Zenith might have already stole all the luck here. Hopefully not. We have Big Air Balloon, Primate, Fearow, Omastar Reverse, Ditto Reverse, and... Come on. Well, I really hope we don't pull another Wigglytuff EX, but pack number 6. Thing is, you don't know, were the mini tins made at the same time? Did the packs get made too for the mini tins? They just grab packs at random and put in the mini tins? No way of knowing. We have Butterfree, Lapras, Hitmonchan Reverse, Blastoise EX Special Illustration Rare. Oh, that's great. We don't need any SIRs, but I'm happy to pull it. And Arbok EX, so we need you in a full art. I mean, really, I think this becomes trade bait at this point. I think this is the 3rd Blastoise I've pulled. Yeah, trade bait. Pack number 7. I can pull, like, I pulled the Blastoise 3 times now. The Venusaur I think I pulled twice. The Charizard I pulled 3 times. I've only pulled the Alakazam and the Zapdos once each, so I wouldn't mind another one of those, I guess. We have Coffee in reverse, Nidorina reverse, and Chansey regular holo. And pack number 8. Well, if you're enjoying this video, you liking the pulls, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any master sets you've completed, whether you're working on any right now. Always fun to know that in the comments. We have Tauros, Kadabra, Cloyster reverse, Lickitung reverse, and Venusaur EX. So actually not a bad thing of mini tins, just nothing we really needed. And now we have our last 151 product, a booster bundle with 6 packs. My brother actually got this for me from a vending machine recently. He has luck getting those. I don't mind. Whenever I come up, it's like, hey, here's a pack of Mega Evolution or nothing. But yeah, crack this open and see if we can get anything for the master set. 6 packs. Pack number 1. It actually took a break to start off this kind of like holiday season. I didn't post a video just after Christmas because I was just kind of like needing to reset, needing to recharge, figure out what I'm doing. But I think it will be pretty much back to a regular weekly cadence. I might take some pauses here or there. But I will be doing a bunch of shorts coming up. I'm going to be trying to do Pat Flynn's, Deep Pocket Monsters 30-day challenge, so we'll see how that goes. We have Krabby reverse. What? Another Blastoise EX, SAR, and King regular holo. That haven't done that yet. That's the first time I pulled 2 of the same SIR in an opening. I'm not using my luck correctly or something. This is it. This is fun. This is crazy, but it's not what I need. All right, pack number 2. So my brother actually had like 4 or 5 booster bundles, and he let me pick one. He hasn't really opened a whole lot of 151 yet. He's been like kind of saving it all because he does want to try to get a master set. And if he needs a Blastoise, I guess I got it covered. We have Machop reverse, Psyduck illustration rare, a fun one, not what we need, and Mr. Mime regular holo. Again, if need be, that's going to be trade bait. All right, pack number 3. I mean, and I picked this. I wonder if the other ones have all the cards I'm missing. I mean, again, I'm gonna try to keep getting these from vending machines. I don't know if I'm gonna have any luck, but gonna be trying to finish it the other way, just by buying the cards. We have Muck reverse, Charmeleon reverse, and Champ regular holo. Pack number 4. Also, I would not at all mind pulling. I might have already said this. Would not mind pulling that full art Charizard. I would like one for my Charizard binder, one for the master set. It's one of the full arts that I pulled, and I've only pulled one of. We have Tentacool reverse, Diglett reverse, and a Vaporeon regular holo. Pack number 5. Would also be bad to pull a God pack. I could pull a Blastoise God pack would actually be really funny right now because it'd be the 3rd Blastoise, but it would also give me that Squirtle I need. But I have already pulled the Charizard God pack with Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, all those IRs, SIRs. It's actually I think the first opening I pulled that. We have Grabber reverse, Venonat reverse, and Vileplume regular holo. Alright, here we have our last pack. We already had, was that 3 hits in here? It's probably going to be empty. Hopefully we don't, that's a good opening. I'm much happier with this one than I was with the last one. But yeah, we have 1 pack left. Let's do a customary flip. See if there's any last pack magic in this final pack of 151. Or this would be a really funny time to pull the Beedrill reverse holo. I'd take that too. We have Golduck, Pinsir, Sandshrew, so yeah, no gut back, that's fine. Rattata, alright, no illustration rares, get one last hit. Nope, Flareon, regular holo. And that does it for this opening. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit crazy at the end there with the double Blastoise, but definitely interesting. And yeah, we'll be doing probably, I think, Paldean phase coming up, or Black Bolt, White Flare, because I do have products for those to open. There is still stuff that I want to pull in there. I'm definitely going to be back into Phantasmal Flames at some point, and then we have, end of the month, we have Ascended Heroes coming out. There's definitely a lot of stuff coming on. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what master sets you're working on or which ones you completed. And I'll see you on the next video.